And good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rob Adams. Welcome to a special broadcast of Memory to Video Productions, as today you see the number 12 jersey of the Connecticut Chiefs for Will Neeb. This is the game to honor him, as the Chiefs will play the New York Dynamo in a few minutes. But Will Neeb, who died in a car accident last week in New Milford, is being remembered today as these two teams get ready to play in Newington, Connecticut. Justin and Joey are going to help us make this look good today, and it is our very extreme honor to bring you this broadcast today. Very emotional day for sure in the rink, and certainly for everyone watching as well. And we're so glad you've decided to join us here this afternoon. These two teams, 2-7-0 for the Dynamo, 0-9-1 for the Chiefs. But it's a day where you have to get back to playing hockey, I suppose, but at the same time, I'm not sure the records are quite as important as to just getting back on the ice for the Chiefs. Will Neeb, a remarkable young man, and the statement from Brandon Johnson, it is with profound sadness and heavy hearts that we share the heartbreaking news of the passing of Will Neeb, a 16U AAA full-season player in a car accident this past Monday evening. Will was an exceptional hockey player, leading his team in scoring this season. His talent and passion for the game were evident to all who watched him play. Coaches Ike Corvo and Trent Thomas first noticed Will at the CT High School All-Star Game, where his skill and dedication stood out. Shortly after being recruited for the 16U AAA full-season team, Will immersed himself in training with Coach Trent, driven by his unwavering love for hockey. Will's relentless work ethic, positive attitude, and leadership by example made him not only a standout athlete, but also a beloved teammate. His presence on and off the ice will be deeply missed. Our hearts go out to the Neeb family during this unimaginable time, and our thoughts and prayers are with them. As an organization, we are committed to supporting them in any way we can. Let us come together as a hockey family to honor Will's memory and support one another through this difficult time. And of course, ending with the hashtag #SticksOutFor12. Stick out for 12. Brandon Johnson, the president of Connecticut Chiefs Hockey. And we bring you back live inside the Newington Arena now as you watch the teams going through their warm-ups. A look at the netminder, Ryan Wood, as he goes through his warm-ups. And we're going to be getting ready for a moment of silence that will be 12 seconds long in honor of number 12, Will Neeb. Given name of William, known as Will to all of his friends, and you see the 12s on the scoreboard. The 12s in terms of the score, and both penalty numbers recognized as number 12 as well. Just inside 90 seconds until we get the ceremony started with very heavy hearts in Newington, and just, I think, unimaginable. That's a perfect word to use for it. An unimaginable situation to have lost a 16-year-old or to lose anyone so young. Our hearts on this broadcast just completely with the family and loved ones, and I think that needs to be stressed as well, which is a large part of why Joey, Justin, and myself are here for this broadcast this afternoon. It was important to all of us to be a part of this. As you watch the Chiefs in the white sweaters continue to go through their warm-ups, Ryan Wood, 15 years old, from East Hampton, Massachusetts. He was between the pipes going through the warm-ups for Ike Corvo. And in a moment, we will settle in, get ready, have that moment. This is kind of that opportunity to still mourn, feel what needs to be felt, and then the puck drops. And that's not to say anything is forgotten, but it's the beginning of moving forward, which is just, again, just out of anyone's minds how to do such a thing. But the Chiefs and the Dynamo will do that very thing in just a moment as you watch the final warm-ups going on. They're inside the Newington Arena. And to the ice we will go. bring you all the pictures of this heartfelt moment to be had here. As the players head to the blue line, you know their hearts are hurting. Dynamo will head to their blue line as well. And we'll head to the ice. Stick taps. In preparation to play hockey here on a Saturday afternoon. For the Chiefs, not all has been easy. They are 0-4-1 over their last 5. Most recently playing the Connecticut Junior Rangers and losing to them 4-1 on December 7th. For the Dynamo, they are 2-3 over their last 5 with a 3-2 victory over Rockets Hockey Club out of New Jersey, their U16 elite team. As we zero in on a couple of the starters. Arthur Zanitis that you spied, wearing number 98. He will be out here on the left wing for the Chiefs. We're ready to get it going. And away we go. Settle in and play some hockey. And look, sports is always a great way to kind of check out as it's played down into the Dynamo zone. On the far side along the boards, held in, served over toward the right circle. Kick back out, it'll stay there, but the Chiefs keep the pressure on, heading toward the corner. Off to the near side boards, out of the corner, reaching for it. Aiden McCormick was over there for the Dynamo, a 5'8" skater from New York, New York. And they'll bring it back down on the right side. They'll go behind the net of Wood, just underway. 16:15 to go in the opening frame, no score. The Dynamo and the Chiefs. Out to center, punched around there, through the neutral zone. They'll come back to the blue line for the Chiefs, and they'll swat it the other way. Turn down the left side with Samuel Malangone, 15-year-old from Haddam, Connecticut. Put on the doorstep, and they throw it home. So a good start as the Chiefs get the opening goal to take the 1-0 lead. Let's watch it again. This is just off a rebound, and I believe it was Austin Pelzer, the 16-year-old from Scottsdale, to get it in and make it 1-0. It was indeed Pelzer on the goal. Play back off the face-off, down the left side again. Goes around to the far boards. Turning it around there, that was Brandon Chartrand for the Dynamo. On the near side. Digging it out from behind the net, chasing in was Chartrand once again. Plays to center, swinging through. Hauser on the goal, as you see. This will get dumped down into the left corner. 1-0, Chiefs on top, just underway. Down to 15-12 remaining in the first period. Turned around, and that'll get taken defensively by the Dynamo. So we approach 15 minutes remaining in period number 1. Play will be halted here. You got a quick look in at Dynamo netminder Connor McLeod from Pittsfield, Massachusetts. Chiefs in the white sweaters with the red numbers in a block style on the back. Down the left side it goes, back into the Dynamo zone. 1-0 the score. 11:49 to go in the first. The assists, by the way, Palzer the goal, but Malangone and Donnie Davidson got the assists. Time of the goal, 15:58. So that would be, if my math is right, 2:02 time of the goal. And play stops here with 11.5 remaining in period number 1. Ready for the face-off. We just saw Thomas Walker coming on from Newington, Connecticut. Turned around to the blue line, sent down the right side into the Chiefs zone. They have a 1-0 lead with 11:09 to go, rather, excuse me, 11:16 to go in the first period. Chiefs able to clear, working across the line. Chase Banks down the left side from Manchester, Connecticut. Good player as well as as the Dynamo skate back out, trailing by a goal. That'll roll down and slide right to Ryan Wood. A little pushing and shoving after the end of the play. And then, look, that's going to happen. You get close to the goalie, your teammates will always jump in and protect you. And watch. Yeah, and you get a little face full of snow coming in. That's going to happen. Tronalone coming down from Albany, New York. Well, he skated all the way to Newington and said, here, have some snow. 1-0. 13:50 to go in the first period. It's right on the doorstep. A couple of swipes at it. They'll get it back and try it again. That'll go into the left corner. Chiefs able to clear the zone. Turned right back around, though, but working through the neutral zone, so right at the blue line. Dynamo picked it up, but the Chiefs able to get it away. That was Palzer again, or Palzer, excuse me, on for the grab in the neutral zone, then going off. Palzer 6'2" from Scottsdale, Arizona. As we come down the left side here. Back out towards center in a 1-0 game. 13:10 to go in the first period. Just across the line for the Dynamo. They are offside. Happy to be with you on Memory to Video Productions this afternoon. Thrilled to be a part of it with 13:10 to go in the first period. 1-0 Chiefs on top on the goal by Palzer at 2:02. They'll bring the face-off just outside of the zone. Across the line, off the draw, but the Chiefs, good head of steam, get it out, send it down the right side toward the corner. Chasing over there, Leo Pashanian from Southbury, Connecticut, 5'9" forward. Getting out towards center. My thanks to Coach Corvo last night. This was very much put together on the fly between Joey, Justin, and myself. So I got in touch with Coach Corvo while I was having dinner down in Greenwich, Connecticut, and he responded quickly, and we were able to make this all happen. So thanks to one and all, we are truly pleased to be a part of it. Near side in a 1-0 contest. 12:20 to go in the first. Neutral zone picked up. Dynamo backpedaling. They'll work it out to center. And along it comes on the near side. So they'll play it out. Once again, backhanded across the line by the Chiefs. And down on the doorstep it goes. That'll get held on to by McLeod. Andrew Murray, Waterbury, Connecticut, 5'11" D-man. He was the one who worked it across the line. Face off from the near circle, 1-0 the score. Along to the far boards. Turning along the boards. Dynamo come away with it, but nearly a turnover in the slot. That would have been a one-on-one possibly, unless the D could catch up. And they were able to do so. So fortunate for the Dynamo, they're able to clear the zone. 1-0 as you see, 11:35 remaining first period. Right out in front, climbing on top of it, Wood, he's got it. That'll stop things with 11:20 to go in period number 1. Watch all the flurry of activity out in front. You can see McCormick right in the middle of it. Ryan Wood building a fence and keeping it right there. Back for the face-off. In the far circle, here inside the blue rink. Off the draw. Played by the Dynamo. They control it. Far boards with Tronalone. Chiefs able to turn it around and get it almost back out, but not the case. They'll go left side. Tronalone gets taken down. Hand up might be our first penalty of the day. Touch, whistle, and yes, sir. Looked like roughing might be the call. But in any event, it will be a Chiefs penalty. So we'll wait on the face-off. The Chiefs, for the first time, going on to special teams. They're a man down. .152 remaining on the power play. And it was Phillips going off. Alexander Phillips going off for 2 minutes. He got a roughing. Near side. Patiently in the corner for the Dynamo. 1:39 remaining on the power play. Held in left point, into the corner. Looking on a little give to set it up on a centering try. Matthew King for the Dynamo. He sends it out high. Back to the hash marks, left side, toward the corner. Gavin Partlow in the middle of that. Good movement of the puck. Not a lot of action out in front of the goal, though. Back to the corner. Swept around near boards. Still 1-0, 1:05 remaining on the power play. Shoveled on net. Wood had it. He will hold. Right between the pads. He's able to hold on. So still 1-0. We'll do it all over again. Face off in the near circle. For the Dynamo, Richard Volsky was the man taking the face off. Right side for Braxton Shields from Buffalo, New York. I've heard they have good wings up there. To the blue line and across. I've been. They're pretty good, actually. My son, who is more of a wings aficionado, quite approves. Left side in this first period with 35 remaining on the power play. 1-0, Chiefs on top. Just across, Rister coming. That got blocked, heading into the right corner. Continue on as it stays in the Chiefs zone. 21 down to 19 remaining on the power play. 7:28 first period. 1-0 score at the moment. Toward the left circle. Little drop pass sent down into the corner. Winds around near side, down to 3-2. And the Chiefs able to avoid the power play. That rising shot goes into the left corner. Play continues. 1-0, 7:04 to go, first period. Turned around and sent toward the corner. Staying on the left side, that'll bounce out. And it'll get picked up again by Shields. Shields back across. A hit on Thomas Walker of the Chiefs. So that dislodged the puck in play. Goes into the right corner. Partlow gets taken down. And we roll on. And they score! Tronalone from the slot, moving toward the left circle. We are knotted at 1. He just gets a wrister, and through traffic, that always helps for a shooter. Doesn't help for the goalie or the defenseman, but it is a goal, and this game is tied at 1. So it's a 1-1 game. 8:28 to go, first period. In the Newington Arena, in the blue rink. Joseph Tronlone, Tronolone. This goes to the far side. Although they're giving it to Gavin Partlow on the website. So Partlow unassisted, they're saying, but that was 39 who clearly scored that goal. Brought back across the line here by the Chiefs. That was Chase Banks down the left side. There's always a little confusion like that. Chartrand and King are getting the assists, so I'm as intrigued as anyone. Down it goes again from behind the net. Stays in the Dynamo zone. Either way, we're tied at 1, and that's the important thing. Working toward the left side, a look at Braden Bennett. Bennett from Glens Falls, New York. The Dynamo headquartered in Clifton Park to the north of Albany. But all part of that capital district of Albany and Troy and Schenectady. Now to the neutral zone for the Chiefs. They'll grab. Played by Palzer. Turned around though, and the Dynamo get a rush on, but it's quickly picked up behind the net by the D-men of the Chiefs. Down to 6:55 to go, first period. In a 1-1 tie. Punched out to center. Goes right back out to the neutral zone. That's Partlow wearing 12, unless my information is bad. He goes behind the net, and I'm telling you, as clear as day, I saw 39 in the slot, able to put that home, but was it deflected? Does it matter? Not really, it's all bookkeeping. To center it goes. Chiefs chasing. Swept aside, though, by Connor McLeod. Tied at 1. Dropping down to the knees. Looking to clear, they're able to. Good end-to-end right now. That, by the way, is 39 right there. I know, I'm hammering the point home to whoever's doing the scoring, but that's okay. And that's always the officials who make the assignment, but we continue on. 5:50 to go, first period, from the neutral zone. The Chiefs will pick it up. Backpedaling and taking a look out towards center. They pick it up. They do there. They bring it across. It goes with Hunter Pinho from Litchfield, Connecticut, into the corner. Beautiful part of the state. Connecticut with those really beautiful, quiet corners. Both the northwest and the northeast corners, quite nice. Along to the far side. And this will slide all the way down. We're going to get a nice and calm. Not the case. It is waved off. So picked up by Dylan Sear from Wethersfield, Connecticut. 5'8", defenseman. Played behind the net. 1-1, 5:03 remaining in the first period. On a day to honor Will Neeb of the Chiefs. His number 12 sweater was hanging at center ice before the game. It was actually over on the Chiefs bench when we first began, but was moved to center ice in time for the 12 seconds of silence. Dynamo looking to clear out with 1:35 to go in the first. We're tied at 1. Down the left side, and the shot goes along to the glass on the far end. Right back around and played out. Here come the Dynamo down the left side. Skating in close, they go behind the net. Swept over to the near circle. Held in right point by Bennett. Sends down through traffic, trying to get it home there. Another try. Swing and a miss, and it goes all the way out. As we get ready to hit the final minute of period 1. Sitting at 1-1. Palzer. Oh, okay, excuse me, we have a clock correction. We're under 4 minutes, I beg your pardon. Under 4, 3:45 to go, first period. Thanks to Justin for the correction. And down to the other end, reaching, no. Good effort by Palzer. Palzer behind the net. Fighting for it, comes away with it. Sends it out in front from the knees, a good effort. Turned around and out it comes. Just across the line. Chiefs will pick it back up. Action is good right now. Coming to the near side. Good 1-1 battle here. 3:12 remaining first period. Clear that up. Now 3 minutes. 3:07. There we go. Quick read of the clock. Multiple windows. On a little give to center. Skating down the left side for the Chiefs. It was Pinho trying to throw it home. Couldn't stuff it in. Left corner. Action continues furiously. Picari is there for the Chiefs from Prospect, Connecticut. And the bouncer will get scooped right back up. This could be a one-on-one skating down McCormick. McCormick fires. No, he got it. Oh, pretty play. He went one-on-one, and he was able to get it home. Defense could not catch up, and he climbed up to the shoulder, going above the stick there. You could see the butt end of the stick went right over the right shoulder of Wood, and it's 2-1. Off to the left circle. In the Chiefs zone, so 2-1 now the score. They're announcing it on the website as Aiden McCormick, 13. Marked at 2:35 remaining of the period. Down to 2 minutes remaining in period 1. That goes into the far corner. Stays in the Dynamo end. Far boards. Stays in the Dynamo zone. 2-1 right now. Dynamo on top. 90 seconds remaining in the first. Left side in the corner. Far side, you can see Paulser right there. Paulser chasing toward the right corner. Action continues. Matthew King climbs into that. Swings over to the left corner. Inside of a 1:07 remaining in the first. Action's good at 2-1. And out it comes. This past the blue line, and away we go. Dylan Sear picked it up, played it far side, out it to center. Thrown right back though. And play gets stopped. 47 remaining in the first. 2-1, Dynamo on top. And off that offside, they will play it. On the dot, outside of the Chiefs zone. They'll backpedal with 42 remaining in the first. Nudged out to center. And rocketed right back across. This will get covered up and held on to. McLeod makes the save. Roll on as we're down to 11 to go in the first period. Just across with 7. Coming down to 5. Chiefs making one more rush. Down to 2. Shot off with 1, and the period comes to a close. Second period ready to start, and away we go. Rob Adams with you. Action from the Newington Arena. Don't get to see as many games, at least in my world that I get to travel around, that in which they don't make ice between periods, but this kind of keeps things moving. And believe me, Newington was busy enough this morning. We were watching a whole second game going on before this one took place. And that's, you know, these ice rinks are always busy. So we carry on in a 2-1 contest. Teams have changed sides, and McLeod leaves it behind. Play right behind the net. 2-1 Dynamo. Heading toward the left circle. Scooped up and played out of the zone by the Dynamo. Chiefs chasing. They'll backpedal. Played over to Murray. Out to center. Right down the right side that goes. Picked up with 15:53 remaining here in the second. And the hand up, and the play is stopped. There was only one penalty in the first period, Phillips for roughing. And the 3 goals listed for now as Palzer, Partlow, and McCormick. Sent back across. I believe that's 15:40 on the clock, unless it's 16:40. There are often burned out lights on scoreboards, just nature of the beast, but it is 15:40 as we go down the right side here. Turned with the Chiefs with Donald Davidson from Plainville, Connecticut. That out in kind of the New Britain area. Chasing behind the net. New Britain busy last week with the end of the Connecticut high school football season. As puck leaves the rink, and you get a look toward that number 12 sweater. Obviously, all of the emotions that come in when you consider these young men losing a teammate, the families and what they're going through, and that is not lost on any of us by any stretch. We're still calling a hockey game as if it is, you know, it's business as usual, but we all know it's not. Just across the line and getting crashed into is Partlow. The bench door coming open. That'll stop things. So they'll bring the face-off just back outside the zone. Picked up by the Dynamo, they'll bring it. They're skating from right to left now, sent down toward Wood. Ryan Wood makes the save as it goes into the far corner. 2-1, Dynamo on top. Into the corner once again. They'll skate behind the net, worked back out. Chiefs trying to get it across the line, they do. From behind the net. Far side for Pinot. Picked up by the Dynamo. They'll skate through, bring it across. Down the left side they go. Chasing behind the net. Chiefs get it back. Play it once more behind the net. Left side for Picari. Picari down to a knee. He got pulled down over there. And the hunt for the puck continues into the left corner. Under 14 minutes to go in the second. And the hand up. And the touch, the whistle, and the habeas grabus to be dealt with. We get a look, let's see. Right there. A big how you doing right there. We'll wait for the information to go up on the website. Looks like Pinho going off. And they did. And it was elbowing. That happened at 4:07. 1:35 remaining on the power play. 13:20 now remaining in the second period. And the second power play today for the Dynamo. They are 0 for 1. They play it along the far boards, picked up there by Braden Bennett. Bennett back from the neutral zone, gets it across, lifted out, and sent down into the Dynamo zone. They pick it up shorthanded, sharp angle try from Davidson. But that's about all you can do. You got to get the guys back on defense, and that's what they did for sure. 57 remaining on the power play. Left side, out of the corner, stays along the left boards. You get a look right there at 39, Tron alone. Sends it toward the high slot, down to Wood, and he cradles it. 45 remaining on the power play, 12.5 remaining, second period. And that's one of those, as it's getting thrown down there, I believe by Frankie Ovitt. It's just, for Wood, you just play that right into the body and make sure there's no rebound, nothing more, cradle it, hold it, and 35 remaining on the power play. Left side. There's Frankie Ovitt, 16-year-old. Sent back out. This, of course, is 16U, so the ages can vary. There's a 14-year-old up to 16. These are some talented young players. Lifted off the glass, out to center and cleared. Down to 10 on the power play. Short-handed are the Chiefs. They trail 2-1. Falling down. It's picked right back up. Taken by the Dynamo. They bring it. Go down the right side. They've got it. Ovitt was there. Turns around. We are even strength with 11:47 remaining. Up down to 11:43. There we go. All right. That's what's going on. Left side. And out to center. 11.5 remaining. That's what's going on. Second period, 2-1. And we'll stop everything right there. Fun to be working with these guys, but it's a good challenge. I look at Thomas Pingle, wearing number 19 from Glastonbury. 5'6", 14-year-old. Into the corner it goes. For the Dynamo, in their zone, trying to clear. Chiefs trying to tie it back up, and that bounces off the end boards. Along in the near corner. Now far boards, and they swat it out of the zone. This will be an icing. 11:08 remaining. Second period. 2-1 Dynamo. Face-off will go to the left wing, far circle. Pingle had it off the draw. Played toward the point and out of the zone. Skating across, the Dynamo have it, dropping down to a knee. No call. Now there is a call picked up, and the hand is up. The call has been made. You see a player fall, you look toward the officials immediately, and tripping is the case. There you go. So the Chiefs, for the third time, go a man down. Looks like there's a little breaking baseball news, just to throw that out there. Try to cover all the bases, pardon the pun. Here come the Chiefs, skating down. Backhand try. Turn it right back out in front. Short-handed, they had a good look. Pauser had a good look as he goes into the right corner. Yeah, it looks like the Yankees are going to pick up Paul Goldschmidt. That is the news that's just coming across. 1 year, $12.5 million contract, and the power play continues on as it goes to the far boards. It's, we try to just be as well-rounded as possible. Down to 1:19 remaining on this power play, and coming up on 10 minutes remaining in the second period. 2-1, Dynamo leading the Chiefs. Just across the blue line. That'll go behind the net. Skating into the far corner. 7 or rather make that 9:54 remaining in the second period. Getting trapped along the far post, now behind the net. Power play continues, 45 remaining on it. King, and into the corner. Left side, snagged by McCormick. It was Pinho for elbowing. 9:17 to go, second period. Far corner. Off the end boards. Down to 12 remaining on the power play. Are they able to get it home? No. Held on to in the glove of Wood. Let's see. Look at all the action out in front. There's the first save. Got just a little bit of the pad on it. And then they bring it right back to the Dynamo. And thrown there, and all you need is glove. From the left circle. You cannot take credit for the all you need is glove line. That goes to my friend and fellow hockey announcer Chris Callan, who once uttered that. He's not even a Beatles fan. Far corner, even strength, 2-1. And on we go. From behind the net at even strength. Right corner, sliding through, kept in the zone by the Dynamo and Brandon Chartrand. Playing it, trapped along the end boards. Now into the far corner with Volsky. And the Chiefs able to pick it up. They start back out. They had to put on the brakes, though, settle it down and get it across the line. Left side. You see the clock down to, I believe, 8:15 remaining second period. Still 2-1. As it goes into the right corner. From the right side, it's played on. Handled by the Dynamo. Dynamo for a one-time blast. Good howitzer from the corner, from the point rather, by Bennett, who tries it again. That well off the mark. Stays in the Chiefs zone. Sharp angle try here, goes around to the far boards. Picked up again. Partlow started it. This is a good rush by the Dynamo. They lead by a goal, 2-1. Here in Newington, Bennett once more. Skating right along the blue line, and Wood says, you know what, let me snag this and stop everything. The Chiefs have not gotten a shot on net in the second period. They need to get pucks out in front. And that, is often a credit to defense. Keeping the pressure on. From the slot, they try it. And Wood makes another save. Face off from the near circle, immediately thrown on the doorstep, turning right back around. That was Partlow as it goes to the far side. Bounces down, comes along, 6:49 remaining second period. Trapped along the left boards, picked up by the Chiefs. Unable to clear right now. Chiefs got to get the puck out of the zone for one thing. This shift has to be exhausted. Played the center, they're able to do so. Picari goes left side. And now you've got to get the puck and start putting it on the net. You've got to challenge Connor McLeod. But we'll go back the other way instead with McCormick. Can't have the ice slanted toward Ryan Wood. Long into the left corner. Good battle down there. Palzer, who had the first goal of the game for the Chiefs. Now to the right point with Zernidis from Latvia. 6-footer. Another try here. Wood's going to hold that. Braxton Shields with the wrister. A high slot try. Grabbed in the glove. 5:50 remaining, second period. 2-1. Time winding down here in period number 2 in Newington. This gets out in front, so it gets closer to being out in front of McLeod, but goes into the corner. And the defense crashing. That matters. Left side, though. Zernidis goes over there. Grabbed by the Dynamo. Dynamo reaching for it. Into the corner. Now to the right corner once again. Dynamo have a couple of players playing without names on the back of their sweaters. Across the line. This will come down and back to, and it's not Wood now, excuse me. Let me correct myself. That is Wyatt La Rochelle from Plant City, Florida, the 5'11 netminder, so he's in net. He came on with 7:13 remaining here in the second period, so that is what happened. We did have a change in net. It was now 39, taking over for 1. We've got 4:55 remaining, second period, 2-1 the score. Sent back out. It'll be picked up off an errant pass, brought down the right side by Davidson. But Davison, again, defense playing very sharp for the Dynamo. They're able to get back anytime the Chiefs have anything developing. Turned right back, sent to center. So action picks up a little bit. They chop at it and get it across the line. 4:25 remaining second period. 2-1 Dynamo on top of the Connecticut Chiefs. Left side from the corner. Malangone to the near corner. Work to center. Skating back is Maury. He gets tangled up, though, with McCormick. And that clock winding toward 4 minutes remaining in the second. Starting back out, though. Ari Fusco. And they'll come into the left corner. That's where Partlow awaits. For the Dynamo, puck gets away. 3:35 remaining in the second period. Out to the neutral zone. Settled back down there, 2-1. And again, every time the Chiefs try to get something going, there's a Dynamo player awaiting. They bring it down. Going behind the net. Along the left wing boards, chopped at by Chartrand. Picked up behind the net. They skate to the far corner. I believe that's Shepard DeBecca there, 16-year-old from San Antonio, Texas. Icing waved off with 2:50 remaining in the second. This, on the other hand, is icing. 2:46 remaining, second period. We stay at 2-1. Thought the goals were going to start piling up, but at least not as of now. All the action has been in the first period. Chiefs scored first, if you're just joining us. Austin Palzer from Samuel Malangone and Donald Davidson. That at, I believe, 2:02. And then Gavin Partlow, as there's a flurry out in front, and that gets held on to. That, by the way, Marshall Cohen in net for the Dynamo. 68 between the pipes. As you watch here, just trying to create a little havoc. See if you can sneak it past Cohen. Cohen, a New Yorker. 2.5 remaining second period. Partlow, I started to tell you, at 9:22 from Chartrand and King. That's the one we still have a question about, because I think we all thought that was not the case. We all thought it was Tronalone. Left point. Bouncing down, trying to poke it home, couldn't get it. Oh, able to trap at that post. What a job by Cohen. And this game stays at 2-1. Watch this. Look at the puck sneak right there. Poke at it. Excellent effort by Chase Banks. But what a job by Cohen to trap it against the post. Face off in the near circle. And an immediate stoppage with 2:07 to go in the second. From behind the net, turning around. This will go once again behind the net. Right corner, 1:55 to go second period. 2-1 score. Off to the far side, trying to get it out of the zone. The Dynamo able to do so, but quickly Mowry goes back and picks it up. Trying to take it away from him, though, is Partlow. From behind the net, swatted around to the near side. McCormick, Arister, that got blocked. Turned out of the zone with under 80 to go in the second period. Or just about 80 to go in the second period. And that'll stop everything. But watch this. I saw this one. Boom. McCormick got knocked flying. See this once again. Yikes. That'll wake you up. Faceoff came back out to center. Chiefs get the win. Turning just to send down, trying to stuff in. Off the try from Malangone. Bounces on the left side as we come down to the final minute of play in period 2. 60 seconds remaining in the second frame. Held in along the right side. This will come out. And icing. 47.2 remaining in the second. Good look at Thomas Walker heading back over to the bench. To center off the draw. Dynamo turning around. And they'll blow the whistle. And play goes. Backpedaling with 23 remaining in the period. Back to play it goes as we get our live shot back. Thrown on the doorstep. It was out in front. Grabbed by Cohen, but he could not hold on. Play down to 6. Good rush for the Chiefs. Finishing on a strong note. Trying to wrister there was Bennett left side, and the period is going to come to a close. But a good flurry of activity for the Chiefs to keep things at least close. And this stays at 2-1 right now. You can see the skaters heading off toward the locker room, meaning we're going to head off somewhere, I imagine, as I think Zamboni is going to come out and pay us a visit. We're through 2 here in Newington. It is the New York Dynamo 2, Connecticut Chiefs 1. You're watching MVP TV Live. Almost time for period number 3 in Newington. Along with Joey and Justin, I'm Rob Adams. So glad you joined us here this afternoon. It's 2-1 in a good contest. And the Chiefs showed better tenacity at the end of the second period as we get started here in the third. Shots right now In fact, the Chiefs came up with 11 shots later in the period, so it's 26-17 through 2. But 2-1 on the scoreboard. The Chiefs need to keep that pressure on. One thing we didn't highlight, every player is wearing a number 12 on their uniform to honor Will Neeb. This, of course, hit the memorial game, in fact, in part to honor Will. His sweater hung at center ice at the beginning of the game, now hanging a black sweater over on the Chiefs bench. And this third period off and running as it's King throwing it down on the doorstep, and that is held on to. Good job between the pipes. You can get a look at the 12. Each player wearing it on their sweater. And a good save by Wyatt LaRochelle, who came on in relief. Both teams seem to have changed goalies, although the official score sheet does not indicate that. We know we saw a change in goal. So Ryan Wood did start, played the first 26 minutes of this contest. But LaRochelle will push it over to the far boards. Chasing over there, I believe it was Palzer getting trapped up along the left wing boards. Palzer started the scoring at 2:02 of the first period. Since then, it has been the goal that they have awarded to Partlow and to Aiden McCormick as well. And I say the goal awarded to Partlow, I'm as sure as I've ever been that it was Joseph Tronalone who scored that goal. But regardless, I'm not the official scorekeeper. Coaches will fix that later on, as this will get dumped down. The officials will make an initial announcement, and sometimes it's a keying error. So everybody does their best at this, at every game for that matter. Across the line, this gets wristed down and able to get a piece of it. Just getting a piece of it, because for a moment it looked like LaRochelle had lost it. But he comes up with it. Watch this. Watch his head turn. Has it there, and then he looks like it goes by him. See the head? He's looking down. He goes, oh, that's right on the stripe. Didn't go. Still 2-1. We're in the third. Been a pleasure to be a part of this, and when I was asked to do this game last night, I say to me, this is important. We're doing it. So I'm very pleased to join my friends here on this broadcast. Chasing down the left side, this goes into the circle, pushed across. That sat in the crease, but they could not get it or get anyone home to throw it past LaRochelle. Goes behind the net, skating along, comes along to the near side, out of the corner, picked up in the corner, in the Chiefs zone. They look to punch it out the center. Puck does get cleared, but Ovitt right on top of it. He'll send it back down to the left side. So this is what the Chiefs can't do as puck leaves the rink. You gotta keep creating opportunities and get the puck down into the Dynamo end. Stop here. Third period. Website giving me a time remaining in the game, but that's okay. Face off to the far circle. Played back out, but picked up immediately by the Dynamo at their own blue line. There you go, just inside of, I believe, 14 minutes remaining. Yep, it's on the scoreboard now. 13:50 remaining, that's it. Into the corner, sharp angle try by the Dynamo from behind the net. Off to the left side. Working it ahead. And Zunitas turns, fires, no! Wow, what a job. Connor McLeod started, and I believe that's still Marshall Cohen in that for the Dynamo. We'll double check when we have a chance, but that's a heck of a job. There's a look. Yeah, it's 68. That is Cohen. Watch this. That sharp angle, and then out in front. Nope, that's not going. Boy, that's a good look, too. Kari was right there. Still 2-1, 13.5 remaining. As the Chiefs will take it. Work it back out to center. Chiefs going from right to left. Punched ahead by Pingle. Turned around by the Dynamo. They'll step across, gain the zone, bounce it down toward the right circle. That's where Partlow is. 5'9" with the left-handed shot from New York. Just inside, they'll try it again. Heading toward the left corner. Trapped along the left boards. Looks like a Chief lost a stick. Back out. Off to the near side. Worked ahead and bouncing down the right side. So the Chiefs will chase back and pick that up. Work it out of the zone. Play. Winding down and the hand up for an icing. 12:31 remaining, third period. Let's watch a little right here, a little grabbing. There goes the stick. Everyone's frustrated. Oh, up goes the hand, but not the right hand. You want the official's hand to go up with a call. You didn't get it. Back to live action. 12:22 remaining. All the scoring in the first period, 2-1. Brought across and worked through. Turned around and taken by the Dynamo. Dynamo will bring it. King. King just across. Backed out though. Here's Volsky. Volsky gets down there, fires high. And into the glove. Let's look again. Watch here at the line. And hello, right into the boards. Well, they're letting them play. Fierce call along the boards. Looked like, I thought it was 98 Zernitas who got that hit in. Around to the far side now. Now behind the net. We're down to about 11:40 remaining in this one. 11:41, 11:40. 2-1 the score. Sits, turn back. Trying to get a backhand try, nothing doing. Chiefs come away with it. They start back trailing by a goal. Across the line. Pino down the left side. King keeping them company over there. Waiting on the left side. Liam Resto waiting at the point. Tangled up in the corner. Who can get a piece of it? No one right now. King trying to get it out. And they are able to do so. And able to clear. So on we go. As we are under 11 minutes remaining on this one. Trying to get a piece of it was Cohen. Far side and in the corner. In the Dynamo zone. They have to bring it back out. Resto tried to keep it in the zone and it just bounced over the stick. So back it comes. Try from the slot. Getting it back, it goes to the far side. 10.5 remaining and play gets halted. Still 2-1 though. Let's take a look. Let's see. Looked like there was a little something on that one. But it moves to the net shifting, and that ended it. So we come back with 10:23 to go. And a quick offside whistled. In front of the Chiefs bench, you spy that number 12 sweater in black hanging behind the bench. And again, I thought about this earlier in the game. I mentioned it on the air. What goes through everyone's mind on today? And hopefully sports is a relief and a release for these players and for the coaches. But, you know, how do you even put it into words? Held in, coming back down. This is going to be trapped. So back we go. Out to center. Trying to get it. It's 9:45 remaining. Third period, 2-1, and into the Dynamo zone. And that's where, really, that's where the Chiefs have to keep the puck. They just have to keep pounding the net and see if they can get something going. This is going to slide right back down to La Rochelle. Face-off controlled. There are times you have to just ignore what your director is saying. He knows what I'm saying. Coming down, they go behind the net. When you got a good crew, you got to keep it light. Back out it comes. Trying to twist just left to Malangone. Skating along the blue line, they backpedal through the Dynamo. And they try to take it into the Chiefs zone. 8:53 remaining. It's still 2-1. Right now, the difference maker being given to Gavin Partlow at 9:22. That was the one that tied it, and then the actual difference maker was McCormick at 15:25. That all in the first. But still a lot of time to play. 8.5 remaining. We're in the third period. Turning around was Chartrand. Plays out to center. Lifted back toward the blue line by the Chiefs, but the Dynamo pick it right back up. Spinning around, that is McCormick. He will stop everything there. Face off on the dot outside of the Chiefs' end, near side. Chiefs leave it behind, they'll start back. Right to left they go. Thrown down the left side from Resto. Goes behind the net of Cohen. Sent back out. Heading down for an icing call, not the case. 7:53, yes it is. 7:53 remaining, still 2-1. I'm making an executive decision on writing Tronalone on my scorecard for that second goal. Partlow, I'm sure he's delightful. He has a couple of, I believe he has a couple of points in the game, in fact. But as delightful as he is, that was 39 in the slot who scored that goal. Back the other way, into the right circle. Popped around, sitting in the neutral zone. No need to panic yet. 1 goal game, so you got a lot of time remaining. And a hand coming up. Here come the Chiefs. No. Could they score? They got it. That puck sat right in the slot. And it just got stuffed in because what happened was that Cohen was out of position and this game knotted at 2. Watch. Here they come. Just able to get a piece. Look at this. Fed over, nifty centering, poke it home. Chase Banks ties this one up. Tied at 2. Still a lot of time remaining in this one. Comes at 10:38. The box score has awarded the goal to Banks. Right now calling unassisted, but now they give it to Palzer with the lone assist. So a lot of time remaining, tied at 2. Right back on the doorstep again, and this one gets grabbed. That puck squirted loose. And covering it with the glove was Wyatt La Rochelle. Watch, sat there, boom, right on top of it. I don't think the motion was coming down near the goal line, but it's still just when you've got a loose puck, you don't want anybody to get a piece of it. So that's where we sit, tied at 2, under 6:40 remaining. And 6:45 to be exact as I get a look at the clock in the rink. Play stopped here. Off the face-off, heading behind the net. Going along to the far side. By the way, there's a tripping that has been put up on Frank Ovid, but it's not on the penalty box clock. I thought that was the delayed penalty that would be called. Tripping on Ovid at what would be 8:04. Yeah, we're skating at even strength, but I'm just giving you the notes off of the official scorecard on the website. Out to center. Marshall Cohen with that, it looks like an orange helmet he has on, the orange mask. In any event, his teammates take the puck back the other way, so the conversation need not be furthered, and this comes down and gets held on to by La Rochelle, who has also played well. Watch. Here's Tronalone heading toward the sharp angle, tries to get it around the defenseman. He does, but La Rochelle able to snag it. Play. Face off near circle. 6:10 remaining. 2-2 tie. Out to center. Waiting to get across the line, they do. Going down the right side toward the circle. Reaching at it, the Dynamo come away with it. 2-2 tie. Back to get it with 5:52 remaining. Coming around by Maury. Maury looks to the near boards. Plays it over to Zernitas. To center. Turns. Gets across the line. Banks. Chase Banks tangled. Has it poked away from him. So the Chiefs will reset. Stepping across. That was Walker. Walker turns and fires. Into the right corner. Trapped along there. Pingle comes away with it for the Chiefs. Again at center. Neutral zone. Across the line. Sear. Down the left side. 5:09 remaining. 2-2 tie on a good Saturday afternoon of hockey. Player gets taken down. Is there any hand up yet? Nothing to it. That was King who got taken down, and now a whistle. Someone heading off. I don't see anything yet. Dynamo fans, of course, grumbling. They want a call. You can kind of spy the coaches on the Chiefs bench shaking their heads going, come on, no call. There you go. Dynamo fans might have a case. We'll bring it to the dot. Face-off controlled, and the Chiefs get it right back out. There's a reason I just put a headset on and talk. Into the corner. That way I don't have to make these decisions. I can't skate. 2-2 tie. Good matchup here this afternoon, although some would say officials can't skate either, but that's for a whole different topic. Along the right boards, I have all the respect in the world for the officials, so I'm not going to knock them. 4.5 remaining in a good one. 1-0 early. Right across the left. Left side, turned around. Pushed out to center. Dynamo are there playing catch. Partlow starts that. They leave it behind. That gets poked away. Heading back, but D-men right there at the blue line to do their job. Whistle blown. It's time ticking down. How much drama awaits this afternoon? 1-0, as I said, early on the Palzer goal at 2:02. The Dynamo tied it up at 9:22, took the lead at 15:25, and it stayed that way until Banks at 10:38. That's where we are. 2-2 tie. Heading left, turning toward the left circle. Nobody home, turned around, taken back by the Dynamo. Skating down, McCormick. Andrew McCormick, ooh, fed toward the goal mouth. Nothing doing. Out it comes. Sent right back. To the blue line it goes. Now to 3:22. Clock ticking. Third period. Far side boards to center. Tangled up. McCormick grabs. McCormick in a 2-on-1. Sends a rising shot held on to. And held on to by La Rochelle. Look at this. Going up and grabbed. Stay exactly where we are. 2-2. Face-off controlled by the Chiefs. Murray trying to play keep away, leaves it behind. He's looking towards Unitas, couldn't get rid of it. Starting out and chasing is Palzer. Had that taken away. Tied at 2. Fed over to the far boards through the neutral zone and across into the Chiefs' end. Clock winding down, under 2:40 remaining. Hand up. And there it is. A roughing called. Let's see. Yeah, King with the high stick. And for the record, this is the Chiefs' first power play of the game. And a heck of a time to have it. At 15:28. 2:32 remaining. It's a minor on King and a chance to take the lead for the first time since the first period. Janitas far side. Turned around and taken shorthanded the other way. McCormick reaching for it, but a good job to take him off by Palzer. 2:09 to play, 1:35 to go on this power play. So you're losing a lot of chunk of time if you're the Dynamo watching the Chiefs on the power play. The power play has to be strong for Connecticut. Return to center. They bring it across, fed down. Oh, they were trying to feed Banks, who was dancing in almost alone. Someone lost track of Chase Banks. Kept along the far boards, right side. 1:05 remaining power play. Coming down to 90 seconds remaining third period. And tied at 2. You hesitate to say next goal wins in a circumstance like this, but you kind of like your odds. Right corner, Dynamo can't come away with it yet. It's trapped right up against the Zamboni doors. Banks trying to snag it. Able to get it. Wheels, looking. Sweeps back down the right side. To 1 minute, third period. 27 on the power play. Could they clear the zone? They could not. Off it goes into the bench. Just inside a minute. On this day to play and remember Will Neeb. Puck bounces out to center. Taken away. Reaching for it. Trying to backhand, nothing there. Good defensive effort by the Chiefs to keep that puck away from Volsky. And down to 2-1. Power play expires. Half-minute remaining, third period, still tied at 2. So the Chiefs 0 for 1 on the power play, but they bring it across to the Dynamo. It's punched out of the zone. Chiefs reaching for it, Dynamo returns serve. Coming down to 10 remaining in the third. And play halted with 12 remaining. You got enough time to create a rush. Plenty of time. 12 seconds. Look at that scoreboard, 2-2. Face-off in the Dynamo zone, far side. It was Palzer for the draw. Down to 6. Bounces out of the zone. Picked up by Resto. Gets it across. Down to 2.3 remaining. Right now, you get the sense we are destined for overtime, but don't want to jump the gun just yet. Face-off coming, there it is. And that's going to be enough to expire the third period. Well, 3 periods will not be enough. We are going to overtime. Banks from Palzer at 10:38. That got us tied up, and we've got extra time. It's coming up. I think I can probably catch my breath for just a moment. Tied at 2, the Dynamo, the Chiefs, on an emotional Saturday in Newington on Memory to Video Productions. Cohen back in his net, La Rochelle in his. On we go, tied at 2. Rob Adams with you. 5-minute overtime. Let's see if we can get a result here this afternoon. Right corner, in the Dynamo zone. Chiefs were able to score in the third and tie it up. Now they bring it back the other way. Oh, chance down here for the Dynamo to put it home and can't do it. Tried the wrister going to the short side, nobody home. Way back behind the net. Thought it was Partlow, might have been McCormick. Turn right back in this 3-on-3 action. To the left circle. That gets past La Rochelle. Didn't go in the net, just went into the corner. Bounce behind the net in this 3-on-3. 4:09 remaining in it. Out to the neutral zone. Dancing ahead, Banks. Banks fires. Back up blocked. Back to pick it up is Mowry. 3-on-3 obviously just creates such tremendous action. Banks. Banks left circle. Banks with a man draped all over him. Goes behind the net. Ooh, on the doorstep, Mowry. But you got to come up with the puck and throw it home. To center it goes. Still tied at 2 in overtime. Exciting stuff here. Banks will leave it. Banks will take the feed. Chase Banks in a 1-on-2. Wheels, sends, gets it back. Tries to send it over, put it on the doorstep. That puck is loose, stays active, comes into the slot. Net is off the moorings, and everything stops there. 3:12 remaining. Watch it. There's Banks. Now to the left circle. Out to get it was Cohen, who has played well. And then in the slot. Oh, man. Oof. Good stuff. All right, far circle. Back at it with 2:49 remaining. 2-2 tie here this afternoon. Bouncing puck. Off the turnover. Chiefs get it back. Left point turned around. Played ahead. That goes to Partlow. Partlow down on the doorstep, covered. Rochelle doing what he does as we get another look. Partlow just off to the left side of the slot. Got around the defenders as he danced through both Davidson and Malangone. And remember, in 3-on-3, now you've got forwards trying to be defensemen. Far circle. Heading down to 2 minutes remaining in overtime. Picked up. Turned back by the Dynamo. Bouncing puck goes to Bennett. Bennett leaves it for Partlow. Gavin Partlow out to the neutral zone and then settled back down. Working through, here come the Chiefs. Banks is out to the left. He's all alone, but it was taken away. He also comes up with a hit on a collision. Nearly a breakaway. People grabbing. Bennett trying to sweep through. That goes on the doorstep, covered. Oh, man. That got covered up by the glove of La Rochelle. Look at all the grabbing and chasing here on Bennett, and then in alone, almost. I believe it was Volsky with a chance to turn out the lights here today as we come down to a minute remaining in the 3-on-3. At the blue line, into the Chiefs zone. Send. Bounced off, goes to the far boards. Chasing over there for the Chiefs, it was Picari. We come down to 50 minutes remaining, or 50 seconds remaining, excuse me. 48 in a wrister. That sat out in front. Oh, that almost went off a Chief. Turned around, and they'll settle it. Coming back with a half-minute remaining on this overtime. Just across the line. Down to the far boards. Taken back by the Dynamo. They have a chance, though, but boy, his legs are heavy. Backhander into the right corner with 22 remaining. Been a terrific game, and I'm sure a heavily emotional game. 12 remaining. Chiefs have one last chance. Down to 7. Right circle. Down to 5. That gets swatted away. Stays in the corner with 3 and 2, and it looks like 2-2 hangs on the scoreboard. And that will wrap it up. 2-2 the final score. But you are going to get to look at all the goals here this afternoon. That's the first one to get it going earlier today when Palzer scored at 2:02. That back in the first period, just a nifty little feed off to the side. Palzer able to finish. And then this is the one that we all say was disputed, and maybe right there. You know, let's do that again just to have another look, because maybe Partlow does come along. Is a Partlow deflection right there. So Partlow correctly gets the goal. That is it. Okay, so now we finally know what's going on. They do not give Tronalone an assist for what it's worth. Here's the one that changed the game. McCormick down at 15:25. That made it 2-1. That changed it for a long stretch. But finally, here are the Chiefs. Watch Chase Banks. Banks got it right there. Tied it at 2. You can see, as we go through these goals, you can see some of the emotion on the ice, a lot of the hugs going on between coaches and players. You know the hockey fraternity is as good as it gets. It's a brotherhood. They know what happened. Everyone's aware, and everyone's certainly respectful of where the minds of the Connecticut Chiefs are this afternoon. But it's a day in which the result will hang with a tie. Final score, 2-2, and shots on goal in favor of the Dynamo definitively by a 43-26 count. And now you get a look at some of the players coming back out to center ice and just pausing for a moment to remember Will Neeb. And as they rise, we will begin to say goodbye. Nice moment for those young men. I'm sure an emotional moment as well, but that will do it on a day in which the Connecticut Chiefs honor Will Neeb, and they honor him to a tie. 2-2 the final score between the Chiefs and the New York Dynamo. Thanks to Justin and Joey for keeping me going all day. For them, I'm Rob Adams saying so long. You've been watching this special presentation of hockey between the Chiefs and the Dynamo from Newington, Connecticut. Brought to you on Memory to Video Productions. Enjoy your Saturday afternoon. A 2-2 tie, the final score from Newington and remotely. So long, everyone.